The US president is known to speak his mind, and that's what makes his speech in Ahmedabad so interesting. His pronouncements were mostly unrestricted, as were his tweets. As I said, he tried his hand at Hindi, and some of it was lost in translation. People are blaming Google for the poor translation, though. The president is getting all the cheers for his effort. He made an hour-long speech in Ahmedabad's Motera Stadium. We've identified 5 big highlights for you, starting with diversity and religious inclusion, a politically potent subject in the post-CAA India. President Donald Trump endorsed Prime Minister Modi's policies and politics. With tens of thousands in attendance, he heaped praises on India's religious and linguistic diversity. He drew parallels between India and the US and stressed on how their unity has been an inspiration to the world.
The story of the Indian nation is a tale of astounding progress, a miracle of democracy, extraordinary diversity, and above all, a strong and noble people. India gives hope to all of humanity. In just 70 years, India has become an economic giant, the largest democracy ever to exist, and one of the most amazing nations anywhere in the world.
An inspiration to the world, except Pakistan, of course. Yes, the country found a small mention in the US president's speech. Trump is the first American president on a standalone visit to India. He's not going to Pakistan or any other country in the region, but he did mention Pakistan in his speech, saying that his administration is working in a positive way with Pakistan and that there were signs of progress. An uncharacteristic balancing act of sorts by Donald Trump. And then what followed was met with a roaring applause. Donald Trump spoke about Islamic terrorism spreading from Pakistani soil.
The United States and India are committed to working together to stop terrorists and to fight their ideology. For this reason, since taking office, my administration is working in a very positive way with Pakistan to crack down on the terrorist organizations and militants that operate on the Pakistani border.
And then some bromance was on display. From Howdy Modi to Namaste Trump, the chemistry between the two leaders has gone clearly beyond bilateral relations. It reflected in Trump's words for Prime Minister Modi: a special friend, a successful leader, a hard worker, the pride of Gujarat, and loved but tough. The US president was all praises for the Indian Prime Minister. Listen in.
The life of Prime Minister Modi underscores the limitless promise of this great nation. He started out by his father's side as a chiwala, a tea seller. When he was a young man, he worked at a cafeteria in this city. Stand up. Everybody loves him, but I will tell you this, he's very tough.
Besides the wooing, Trump's speech was also a well-crafted pitch for strengthening India-US relations. He addressed the trade tensions, and in his unique style, Trump asserted that India and the United States will soon work out a fantastic trade deal. At the same time, he did not shy away from calling Prime Minister Modi a tough negotiator.
For an incredible trade agreement to reduce barriers of investment between the United States and India. And I am optimistic that working together, the Prime Minister and I can reach a fantastic deal that's good and even great for both of our countries. Except that he's a very tough negotiator.
He's not left anyone guessing on another agenda item, though. That's defense deals. The US president confirmed a $3 billion defense deal with India. In his words, India and the United States will make the greatest weapons ever made.
We continue to build our defense cooperation. The United States looks forward to providing India with some of the best and most feared military equipment on the planet. We make the greatest weapons ever made. Airplanes, missiles, rockets, ships, we make the best, and we're dealing now with India. But this includes advanced air defense systems and armed and unarmed aerial vehicles. And I am pleased to announce that tomorrow our representatives will sign deals to sell over $3 billion in the absolute finest state-of-the-art military helicopters and other equipment to the Indian Armed Forces.